Premier Dalton McGuinty came here to the Toronto Rehab Hospital this morning to tour some new construction. Not surprisingly, reporters asked him right away what he thought of last night's federal leaders' debate. Now, McGuinty said he enjoyed the format and thought Canadian voters were all the winners, but he also said there wasn't enough discussion of health care during the two-hour debate.
I thought they spent too little time talking about health care. That's a big challenge for all of us, not just governments, but families are looking for some sense of optimism, some sense of security that comes from knowing the leaders are getting their act together.
New Democratic Party health critic France Gélinas wondered why McGuinty made the remarks, considering he was at a hospital himself and barely covered health care at all in his remarks with reporters.
We all came here. We're at the Toronto Rehab Hospital, and he talked about health care for less than 90 seconds and then spent the time talking about something that had nothing to do with health care. And then he blamed the federal leaders for not having talked about health care enough. I say, well, lead by example.
Now, McGuinty's been pushing federal leaders for a fair shake for Ontario on equalization and immigration settlement money and things like that for quite some time. During this campaign, he says he's not actively supporting Liberal leader Michael Ignatieff, but he is obviously going to vote for his brother David in Ottawa South, his local riding. For the Toronto Sun, I'm Jonathan Jenkins.